Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Ness and I like to talk about books. I'm against the sun today because the sun is literally half set and it's going to start getting dark, so I do apologise in advance for the lighting changes throughout this video. I'm struggling to fit in filming around work and having available daylight, and it's only the end of October, so I'm very worried about the winter months ahead. But I'm here today with an Illumicrate unboxing. This is the October box. I have skipped November and December and I don't know what's going to happen next year. Illumicrate have sent an email out to subscribers and they've said on their Instagram that they're changing the skip policy. So Illumicrate had unlimited skips. Now they're making it so I think you can only skip 6 in a year, which is still a generous skip policy, but I'm just going to have this subscription until I exhaust all of my skips. November and December don't count, it only starts in January, so yeah, I actually haven't had many Illumicrate boxes this year. I think this is only the 4th one that I got after I was sat and reviewed what books I've had this year. Illumicrate used to be my favourite subscription, but Fairly Adult subscription has massively overtaken my love of this, which is a shame because this is the only one that I get items in, and I genuinely do love getting items because it's like Christmas every month. But I just haven't been enjoying this box for what I have been paying for it. I've been preferring the normal editions over the redesigns that they've been doing, and in that instance I would rather just buy the book for like half the price of the box. So for the foreseeable future I won't be getting Illumicrate. This could very well be my last box, which is so upsetting, but I'm really hoping that there's got to be something in the first 6 months of the year next year that I really want. So the theme of this month is In Every Life. This is one of my most anticipated reads. I did end up selling last month's box and I'm going to use that fund to put towards the standard edition of that book. I'm really hoping it's not going to be like that this month. I'm hoping for a really good box with really good items that I'm excited to buy and I want to keep. The first item this month is a book pot. They've changed the boxes for this. I like that actually they now have something on the front. Eternal Life book box. Ooh. I wonder if this is going to be white or silver. I'm not sure if they've done a white one. I have only kept a couple of the book pots because it was very easy to get overrun with book pots. I use them on my shelves. I'm not sure if any of them are in the background, but I use them for bookmarks and stickers and book tabs. So there's only so many that you need. My favourite one was one that I didn't actually get, and that was the black book box they did very early on. I didn't have my subscription then. Oh, this is lovely. This is white. I was also thinking to myself white with gold details as well. I love this book pot. I will be keeping this one. I've sold the last couple, but this one is going on my shelves. This is white and gold. It says Soul's Guide to Eternal Life. It's so pretty. Hopefully there's no spelling mistakes. I haven't quite got over the purple one where they did so many obvious spelling mistakes. I've never heard of metempsychosis. Should I know that word? What is the definition of that? I'm gonna have to Google it. Discover insider knowledge to help navigate your immortality. I love this book pot. This is going on my shelves. This is a solid item. I'm so happy about this. I kind of feel like book pots were becoming kind of like overkill and that the shine had been taken off them. They were starting to look the same, just with a different theme and different colour, so I'm pleased I did get rid of some of them to make this one extra special on my shelves and that I'm not overwhelmed with them. Saying that, I have just counted them and this is book pot number 6 that I'm keeping, but it's absolutely going on my shelves. It's beautiful. I love that as an item. Already pleased I got this box. So the next item, Immortal Ascension Shaker keyring. I'm seeing a theme here about life. Strangely a cohesive theme for Illumicrate. Usually they're not this good at theming boxes. I'm getting In Every Life, absolutely. Okay, so this is kind of like, I'm not a big fan of this. It's good. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to put it on my key rings because it is a butterfly, and you know, on all of that like tacky name like gift shop souvenirs you can get, it's always like Vanessa means butterfly. So I am going to keep this because purely because of that, and inside the butterfly there's like little decals of like knives and stuff. A knife, a sword and an umbrella, that's like a strange mix of things. I don't really use keys, but I think this would look really cool on my car keys, so I'm going to put it on my car keys. Another item I'm going to keep. I'm just not very... Oh, I was like, it just doesn't look very good. It looks kind of cheap, but I've realised it has protective coverings on each side, which is what's making it look like a little bit frayed. So if I can get them off, I think it will look a lot better. Oh yeah, if you actually take that cover off, it looks way better quality and way nicer. So I'm going to do that. So I am actually more pleasantly surprised with this item than I thought I was. This is inspired by Heaven's Original Blessing. I've never heard of that. I don't know if that's an old Illumicrate book. Okay, for a small item, I'm not mad. I think the design is nice. I take back all the negative reaction I initially had. It's nice, it's on theme. We're doing things. Can I also say that I can see like a red theme in here as well, and I'm enjoying this like deep dark red. So the next item, Worlds Collide Cross Stitch Kit. I do love, as we're getting into autumn, I do love a good cross stitch. About a year ago they gave us, it's not cross stitch, it's like embroidery. They gave us an embroidery kit and I did so bad at that. Okay, this is cute. I will enjoy this as an autumny activity, and I do really think that this works so well in an October box. I love having like little crafts to do. It breaks up the day and gives you something to do when you want to listen to an audiobook. I'm one of these people where I can only do an audiobook if I'm doing something at the same time, like a jigsaw or like cross stitch or embroidery, drawing in, colouring in. So I do appreciate this a lot. This box is way better for items than a lot of them I've had this year. Definitely way better than last month. So I would say that was 2 big items and a small item. So the one left is, what is this? Packing cubes inspired by Our Infinite Fates. We had the exact same packing cubes in a different design last year, and I hated the design last year, but this one is okay. It's got like swords and a book that says 100 Years of You. They're not the best quality. I don't know if I would necessarily like actually trust these to be everyday bags. Definitely like packing cubes as in like you're going on holiday and you need to pack stuff in a cube. You might only use them a couple of times a year. The last ones I ended up keeping Mango's snoods in. And to be fair, she has outgrown her snood collection, so I do need some more of those for that purpose. I think I would have preferred this more if it was like a pencil case, like a really cheap like pencil case, instead of packing cubes. Again, how many do you need? Otherwise, I really like the items. The standout is obviously the book part and the cross stitch. Really happy with them. I think it was themed really well. I totally got the whole like in every life thing. Kind of sad, but also if this is my last Illumicrate box, then I'm kind of going out on a high. Before we get to the book, I do want to say a huge thank you to my wonderful members who are keeping this channel alive and thriving. They are Kristy, Rebecca, Marisa, Melissa, Aryagon, Katy, Kat, McKinley, Nicole, Kathleen, Natalie, and our newest member, RandomKP. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you're enjoying watching this early. Okay, back to the book. But for me, 90% of this box is in the book. I really want a good special edition of this book. I'm gonna put up the original cover now because I want to talk about how beautifully stunning this original cover is. And given that we've had a lot of black, whites and reds, I feel like they're going to completely change the design on this. And the thing I loved the most about this was that it had an element of like whimsy to it. Also very autumnal. I liked this mirror in the middle. Feel like if they don't put this on the underneath, I'm going to be disappointed if I can't reverse the dust jacket. Okay, so I've just taken it out of the box and I can't really see it properly, but I'm seeing dark and red, which is not what I was hoping for. I was so disappointed in last month's redesign. It had good elements to it, but just compared to the original cover, it was so good. And I feel like when you are up against a stunning original cover, it makes it hard to justify the spend on a book like this. Okay, so I like it, but not as much as the original cover. Like, I had the exact same problem last month. And I think what's ruining it is they've gone from like really simplistic covers to really complex character design. It is a lot better than last month's, the character design on this. I must say, like, I love this person's outfit. Oh god, I haven't even told you what the book is. It's The Isle in the Silver Sea by Tasha Suri, an author whose works I really like. I do really like this, but I just prefer the original cover. But one thing that I will say for it is, in fantasy, you don't get a lot of sapphic novels where they're openly sapphic on the front. On the cover. A lot of sapphic novels really shy away from the fact that they are in the cover art if they've got the characters on. So this, I am liking for that. That is a bonus point. The foiling is also very beautiful. I love this like wave design here with the moon. It's grown on me now that I'm looking at it. It reminds me a lot of The Night and the Moth. The back is a bit nondescript. I don't know if you're going to pick it up on my camera, but there is actually a faint cathedral here. Oh, it's like the ruins of a cathedral. I do love that. On the side, it's kind of cohesive with this like water, but it's okay. The more I'm looking at this and I'm letting it sink in and I'm thinking about like letting my love of the original cover go, I do really like this design. This is such an improvement on last month's this box. I'm excited to see what's underneath. Oh wow. Illumicrate, you have not impressed me as much in a long time as what I am impressed now. I'm sad the original cover is not on the reverse dust jacket, I'm going to be honest. But the hardcover design, I'm sorry, look at this colour scheme for a start. Then look at the frame, this gold foil frame, and then look at the art in the middle. This is absolutely glorious. In my opinion, one of my standouts this year. I love it. This is what last month's book should have been like, in my opinion. It also has the title on the side. Oh wait, no it doesn't. I'm confused. When people say like you're looking in the camera for things, this is why you know I'm actually not looking, because I can't read this at all because my eyes are so bad. The Knight and the Witch. When I said it's given the Knight and the Moth, I didn't I didn't mean like that. Okay, anyway, I love this edition. I really absolutely I think this is gorgeous. Is this book signed? Oh, we need to check the end papers. How can I forget? It's literally my favourite part of any book. Oh, I am intrigued. Now, the thing that annoys me about Illumicrate that doesn't necessarily happen a lot with FairyLoot is that they use massively inconsistent art styles. So this art looks nothing like this art style, and then on the end papers it looks even different. And FairyLoot doesn't really have that. I feel like if they are using different artists, maybe there's more communication between them about what they think the characters look like. Because the characters on the end papers doesn't look anything like characters on here. If that's supposed to be the same people, they don't even look like it's a different hair colour, different skin colour. A little gripe that I usually have. But the end papers are absolutely gorgeous. I love this scene. Confused about why Queen Elizabeth is here. But do you see what I mean in terms of like the style? It is stunning, but you just wouldn't think that these end papers were from the end paper of what the cover artist looks like. And honestly, I noticed the lack of foiling now compared to FairyLoot's books as well, who are consistently putting out foiled end papers. I see the difference. Oh, the back one is my favourite. It looks so good. They are such an attractive couple. I don't really know what's going on, but this looks really cool. I mean, like, straight away my mind is already made up. I'm keeping everything from this box and I'm keeping this book. As opposed to last month where I was like, I'm not particularly a fan of the book or any of the items, so I'm happy to let the whole box go. I'm happy with everything in this box this month. I think this might be a pen-signed book. Wait. I'm confused. It says digital signature, but I swear, like, I know that they're not pen-signing books, but this looks like... This is such a good imitation of a pen-signed book. Like, usually they're like a little bit blurred and you can see the pixels. But for this one, it looks like a genuine pen signature. It looks so good that I'm going to completely forget when I'm reading this that this is not actually pen. If more of their digital signatures looked like this, I don't think I would be as mad as I would be when they're like obviously fake. So this also comes with an inbound offer letter as well to Illumicrate readers, which is very nice. It also has bonus content. I'm not sure where. Oh, it's got a bonus chapter at the end, which is about 6 pages long. I do really like that. I'm happy with this box. Illumicrate, you finally cheered me up. Such an improvement on last month. It felt really cohesive. There was a theme. There was a theme. A standalone romantasy of sapphic longing, medieval folklore, and a love that spans centuries. In an England fueled by stories, the knight and the witch are fated to fall in love and doom each other over and over, the same tale retold throughout hundreds of lifetimes. This seems to be quite popular in publishing at the moment. Simran is a witch of the woods, Vina is a knight of the Queen's Court. When the two women begin to fall for each other, how can they surrender to their desires when to give in is to destroy each other? As they seek a way to break the cycle, a mysterious assassin begins targeting tales like theirs. To survive, the two will need to write a story stronger than the one that fate has given to them, but what tale is stronger than the knight and the witch? I'm looking forward to reading this. This is such a good box. I had low expectations based on last month, but this month they've really killed it. And honestly, I'm so pleased. I still don't regret skipping for the foreseeable future. We'll see what the book of January is going to be before I make a decision. I'm going to be happy doing that cross stitch though. Right, that's it from me. I hope to see you in my next video. I have a spreadsheet link in the comments, in a pinned comment, so you can see what book boxes I'm going to be skipping coming ahead, so you know what videos I'm going to be bringing out. I haven't skipped anything next month yet. I don't think. I need to think about which ones I want to get. Oh sorry, other than Illumicrate. Haven't thought about it too much, so there might be quite a lot of content from me next month. I would give this box a 9 out of 10. I really liked it, which is probably the most I've liked an Illumicrate box this year. I'm really surprised it was this one. But thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys. Bye bye.